3 FM. The sound of Lagos.
Knowledge is power, information is key, and that is why we aim to unlock the doors of opinion, unveiling the stories that need to be told. The Morning Express on Mainland 98.3 FM from 5 a.m. to 11 a.m. as we invoke the thought-provoking discussion, tackle the tough questions, challenge assumption, and give a voice to the unheard. This is the Morning Express on Mainland 98.3 FM.
Welcome on board the Morning Express.
Good morning.
You are listening to the Morning Express on Mainland 98.3 FM.
Good morning.
Morning Express on Mainland 98.3 FM, the sound of Lagos. Thank you so much for always trusting this frequency, Mainland 98.3 FM, the sound of Lagos. You're welcome back. It is Mainland Focus, where it's always a time for you to share your thoughts, give your perspective, give your submissions and reservation on nurturing probably a possible reservation. Always get a time which is Mainland Focus for you to share with us what your thoughts are on the issues we are bringing on board. So you're welcome aboard once again. Join us live on Facebook and YouTube at Mainland 98.3 FM for an audio-visual experience. You can also join us via www.mainlandfm.com and you get to interact with us. Several avenues for you to be part of the conversation this morning. But before then, we'll quickly bring on board what we are going to be discussing before I open the several avenues focus. This morning, we'll be looking at refineries alleging wastage of Nigerian state-owned refineries before any consideration of their funds spent on their rehabilitation without result. And this was made revealed via a statement signed by the party's interim National Publicity Secretary, Bolaji Abdullahi, indicating that plans to fully privatize the nation's refineries. And so they described that the proposed sale, they described it as premature, saying that some of the refineries had resumed partial operations. And according to the ADC, it's deeply troubling that after spending $18 billion across successive or progressive capacity, and now the same government wants to quietly sell off, according to the ADC, these assets. The Nigerians really need to know what exactly is being sold, the scrap or sovereign assets, and the ADC even further questioned the sincerity and transparency of the Bola Ahmed Tinubu, warning that the approach could even lead to undervaluation, and sale of national asset operations, of using this as a black hole for public to talk about the refineries, the one they bought and he had to give back. And his private refinery stands as the only operational refining facility in the country, according to the ADC, were either wasted, or were part of a long-running scam. And the party is demanding a full forensic audit in the financial, technical, structural of all funds that have also been, summoned to come and defend the audit report so far over the years. And well, we have not, gotten so much about that. And also, it has also sought an independent technical assessment for a legislative hearing with civil society, with experts, and even anti-corruption agencies in attendance, is also part of the demand of the ADC, that's the opposition party, that they are demanding an independent technical assessment of the current state and viability. Civil society with experts and even anti-corruption agencies should be there in attendance. And until this, Nigerians, or they are asking on behalf of Nigerians, about the viability, the audit report or audit report so far over the years of the NNPC. And according to further, the ADC, the issue goes beyond fiscal accountability, describing it as a matter of public trust that if the government, that's in addition to what the ADC, the opposition, is bringing on board about the questions, irregularities in the administration of the refineries by the NNPCL. And over the years, we've been debating about the issue of, accountability, the issue of transparency in the administration of basically all sectors. And speaking about the oil, ADC is coming out to say, even before you say you want to, give out or you want to sell off these refineries, what about the monies that have been incurred so far to the maintenance of the refinery? Are you saying we should forget about it? And then let's say, pretend. And so they are coming on board with several conditions before the government could say, well, you can now sell off all these refineries and give to, private entities. That there should be an independent technical assessment of the current state. What is the current state of these refineries? You came up to say, oh, well, in partial capacity, they have been able to cost for the maintenance of this refinery. Public presentation of audit findings before a legislative hearing where we'll have experts, where we'll have civil societies and even anti-corruption agencies in attendance. And then if you are able to give this, all the monies that have been, disbursed to them for the maintenance of the refineries, what do we do to them? Do we forget about them? So the question is, do you agree with the statement credited to the ADC, or do you not? Should we forget about the money and then support the government in selling off the refineries to a private entity? To get your thoughts known and navigate your reservations this morning, the number to call is 0913-600-0410, 0913-600-0410, messages via 0913-600-0430. In case you know that you might not be able to summarize your thought in a minute, you can relay that via message, either text message or WhatsApp. YouTube at Mailer 98.3 FM. I would definitely pay attention to that. You can also call via WhatsApp. Yes, we'll also pay call via WhatsApp as much as possible. Let's summarize our thought in a minute. So 0913-600-0410. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
And what the ADC is saying, I think the president, yes, is a very honest man, and I think he's going to do a good job. He has told us the NNPC, the refineries they are scraps. They are scraps. That's what he said. Because revamping industrial projects like that is tool, and there are thousands of companies involved in that kind of refinery. Thousands, maybe 5,000 companies.
All right.
So,
sorry to interject you, even for the maintenance of this. You talked about refurbishing, revamping before selling off. Oh, okay. I wanted to ask, what would you say to that? The money that has been given out for the maintenance. If there are scraps, then what have been the money being sent for the maintenance being used for? If you are saying that there are scraps now, they should be,
So good morning.
Good morning.
My name is Mʃɪɪ Fᴏᴜ. I'm calling from Abanoje. The demand of ADC is very much commendable. This is what most Nigerians will also demand from the government. You understand? So, but the math. He was the Senate president for many years, and he was a senator before he even became the Senate president. What went wrong during that period? Why did he not look into all these things? Most of them, even the time as a land, while their successor, that is late Mᴏᴜ, revoked that bill. So what they are demanding is very, very okay. But how will it be implemented? Will this present government listen to them? Will they not go ahead and tell this? And just as our electricity industry, I'm supporting ADC for doing this. And even they should go ahead with other institutions too, and become the real shadow game 27. Even they don't whip out, let them remain there and they ask questions on behalf of Nigerians, because this government, in fact, they are not also helping us. So it is only a viable opposition that can help the mass. So I'm supporting them for this.
All right.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much for calling as well. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning, Mo.
Good morning.
Here. Question for an audit, which is great. But I would have expected that for balance of discussion and to be very fair, it should have gone to 1999 to 2020 Nigeria to get better. But they had no real plan to ensure that Nigeria was no more trying to practice what we call political red herring. They are leaving real issues and trying to chase it. They are chasing it. Have they told us how much they spent on? We should go and audit it. But they ensure that it starts from 1999 to this. So let's see how well they have done to ensure that these things are made and can get better. And as the Peter said, these are people who ran government aground when they were there. Whoever asks is God. If people continue to enrich yourself, we will not agree that and will not everything. So that we can put it on the papers and let's see. We are not dumb.
Appreciate
that we do not see, they do not see Nigeria as a project that should survive. They see Nigeria as their own personal property. Why is somebody telling me that they should go ahead and 1970? Whereas just like you have mentioned there, and there was no result. And people are demanding that this should be audited. They should even look forward to their food. And you are saying we should start from 1970. What is happening? Honestly, the Africans, the authorities is too much. And somebody is coming to support that we should start.
It shouldn't be out of place for. He is coming from the point of view of the people involved in, asking or demanding for the auditing. He's also saying, well, you were also in power in so time on opposition. Now you're also demanding same. So it shouldn't be out of place for you to, when it has to do with the oil sector and NNPCL to be precise. All right, so I really go ahead to give you a perspective and really appreciate that. 09136000410. Hello, good morning.
Redimo, good morning to you. My name is very well.
Yeah, loud and clear. Yes.
The opinions of the previous caller, rest of other people who are in the air. And I have a question for them. Like the man who called before now.
Hello?
Hello?
Oh, okay. Go ahead.
Hello? Hello?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Please. Question is this. The government that is paying subsidy.
Oh, my.
Himself now.
Hello.
My question number 2 is please.
Your words are breaking.
Yes. I am in Japan and you are in Nigeria. The network can be.
Yeah. I understand.
Challenging at times. But please, I am interested in this topic. And there are government who pay subsidy according to them and.
Let's do this.
My.
Yeah,
you can hear me, right?
Can you?
Please, okay, let me round up, please. Okay, the government that is selling.
Oh my. Okay, let's do this. If you can just do it.
Not sold at 900.
You will have a better reception. Hello, good morning. Good morning.
You are online. Can you hear me?
Yes. What's your name again?
Paul.
Okay, Paul.
The AGC, irrespective of people, they are the same people, all of them. They are telling me now they want to remove the government in power because of the process of election.
Hello, sorry. If I may come in there, Paul, please. What we are focusing here is not even about before they can sell out, the refineries.
Okay.
Yes.
Now, it's something they say they are invested. And supporters of government, I told them that it will not work. Their president, the panel is working. If in a country, and Buhari provides all these things, immediately relief offset, he should tell us how we spend such amount of money and nothing.
All right.
Rather, yeah. Can we continue to go like this? They told us, in fact, I am irritated.
All right. Thank you.
This corrupt population are running this country like crowd.
And we are speaking about the demands of the ADC, African Democratic Congress, who had come out citing that or describing as reckless management of over $20.8 billion in public funds spent on their rehabilitation with issues and potentially criminal. Coming shortly after the government claimed that some of the refineries had resumed partial operations. And now you're coming out to say some conditions need to be met before you say you want to sell out these refineries. And they are seeking for independent technical assessment of the current state and viability of the refineries. What is the current state? What exactly, can we say is the capacity and adequate or current attendance of civil societies, attendance of experts, and even anti-corruption agencies before you say you can, go ahead to sell off this refinery? So basically, do you agree to this particular demand from the maintenance and revival of the refineries, and then you just sell them off like that? I mean, there should be a level of transparency and level of accountability before you sell them off, so to say. Public funds have been, used, as claims that you want to maintain and survive the refineries, and then you're coming to sell them off. I mean, it should be the right thing to do, to be transparent about the state of these refineries and tell us, okay, this is the audit report so far, so well, this is how we have spent the money so far before you sell them off. The questions, Banesh. So do you agree with the course of discussion? Hello, good morning. Hello. Okay, please do well to call back. Hello, good morning.
Yeah, good morning, Lady Mo.
Good morning.
My name is Maltinedu. I'm calling from a station with Sage.
Oh.
And this issue, the question she asked me about this refineries.
Oh, yes, on Wednesday.
I promptly said it should be sold off. My response was informed because it has been a conduit pipe through which our monies have been stolen.
Mm.
Honestly, I want to support the idea of selling it off. But before then, there must be accountability. There must be a forensic audit. From 1999. Nobody should be spared. Because let them now account when Buhari, when Obasanjo came, he spent a lot of money on those refineries. Buhari, the same thing. And it has not worked. Let them start from 1999, give audit report, then all those that have managed, other managing director, group managing director, or general, let them be called to give account of their stewardship. Then we sell it, and they now know what to do with it. Because if we say we should not be pressure to come and give account and sell it so that we'll be able to have it. But unfortunately, if we sell it, what do we have? We have sold NITEL, we have sold NEPA.
Hello, Lady Mo.
Good morning.
How are you?
I'm doing very well, thank you.
My name is Ryan. Calling you from Abuja. You see, I want to go to doorstep of Mr. President. Is it necessary until they call you before they do their job? It's independent. When you work for Nigeria police, Nigeria military, they don't need a president who said it's expensive. That's Kyari. It's supposed to be number 1, 2, 1. Anybody that is involved, we have to receive our money from them. We are talking of billion of dollars. We spend for the refinery, advantage is not working. So much ago, the Kyari said Nigeria, the refinery is working. We rejoice, we thank them, we thank God. At the end of the day, get our finally Lady Mo. They must set us special court. Because we're supposed to take our billion, we take it to professional court.
Thank
More
you.
blessing for you and your management.
And you too. Thank you very much for calling. Really appreciate it. 0913-600-0410. That's the number to call. Hello.
Good morning, Mo.
Good morning.
My name is Ambrose. We thank God for another day.
Right. Thank God.
And why is government property like that? Why? And these same people, look at banks today. All government banks have gone moribund. It is individual banks that work. Look at the BVN. Look at all those things that we have. If you go to bank now, these are the things they use to verify and pay you. But in this, he has a friend in NNPC. He's not a manager. He buys tier rubber. He does not buy second-hand vehicles. And he buys tier rubber, 60 million.
All right.
NNPC. So what my own issue now is this. Where are they getting that money? Or any other president? If they are sincere, this country will move. They know what to do. They don't want to do it. Then when we talk now, the people will be defending them. They know what to do. A president that they used 39 billion naira to build ICT and they named it after him and is rejoicing. 21 billion naira for vice president.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Is that Lady Moore?
Yes, good morning.
Yeah, this is Mᴏᴜ Emmanuel. I'm calling from Ajo.
Thank you.
You see, I was highly disappointed by Fᴜᴜ. For Fᴜᴜ not to know what is happening in
not to know what is happening there.
Yes, because why would he be saying that there is a cabal in NNPC? Let me tell you before my time runs out. In 1999, Obasanjo was the petroleum minister. He was the head of cabal in NNPC. Buhari was the petroleum minister. He was the head of cabal in NNPC. Tinubu is from the above. It is power from above. How can the National Assembly invite the NNPC men and they didn't go? For what? Can't you read meaning into that? Please, I don't have time to talk, Gary, my sister.
Thank you.
We know how to just come and shift blame. No, don't start from go start from 1975. See, I'm telling you, this is all excuse for not being an aeroplane for Nigerian Airways that is from another country. Paint it and nobody is punished it today. How can somebody come and tell us that the refinery is working and I don't know we will discover that the refinery did not even work? When the period they say that it works, how many liters of petroleum did they produce? How many liters of diesel did they produce? That's to tell you how the fact that the thing is not working.
All right.
And we need to punish people for these things. No, go start from 1978. Somebody now. I'm telling you, others are just refinery, public things. I'm telling you, that we are not capable of managing your country.
All right, thank you.
How should we be selling all our public assets because we can't punish people for doing the wrong thing?
Thank you.
So it's so alarming, so disturbing.
Thank you very much for your contribution. Really appreciate. Quickly, Dimo and Oga Fᴜᴜ. Congratulations to Oga Fᴜᴜ on his well-deserved award and many more to come. Amen. Thank you. On this discussion, on the discussion this morning about NNPC and refinery, NNPC is a country on its own. They misbehaved and go scot-free, and they camp into APC. They are newborn. It is either we kill corruption or corruption kill this country, because our leaders are busy enjoying this thing called corruption, and the Senate, their benefactor, is looking other side of their abnormalities. Thanks. On refinery matter, what ADC is doing now is what we have expected from any viable opposition. If there is a probe into how money was disbursed to execute turnaround maintenance of our refineries, many heads within the ADC and current ruling APC will roll, and we won't make any headway. Thank God APC has finally seen that what Obasanjo advised them, that governments cannot run this refinery, but they should explain to us how they want to privatize it and not doing it secretly. Any government that is doing privatization of public assets is a grand thief. Good morning, Muyiwa from Abuja. As in our refinery by the federal government, it is first assignment to test their ability to see how the NNPC or Kyari must be arrested for the lies they told Nigeria that the Port Harcourt refinery is working. It must force to return all the money collected for the purpose. Benjamin from Shogunle. Prince says, good morning, Melad FM. If one man can build a working refinery from scratch, then why is it so difficult for a country to maintain or keep a refinery working despite all the billions of dollars pumped into it? The answer is corruption. What ADC is doing is legit until someone is jailed, embarrassed, openly denied foreign trips, etc., then we are not ready for real change in this country. Thank you. Christopher F. Young says, good morning, Mommy Gio, Lady Mo. God bless you. And Mr. Fouad and Radio Milan FM. Amen. God bless you too. The demand before then, let them give us account of how much they spent in time of repairs of these refineries, and they should not sell it to themselves, and they should also make it very open and transparent, and let APC governments go and issue apology to Obasanjo for calling him all manners of name when Obasanjo said that refineries cannot work again. They insulted him with selling of these refineries. This alone, the level of corruption on that sector will reduce a bit. God bless Nigeria and give us good leaders. God bless you too. Prince Obiozor says, comfortable with the ADC statement or the man about accountability. It really behave that those in the ADC adapt. It is okay. Never will. Okay. All right. Thank you. Onotoye Temitope, I beg your pardon, says, hello, Milan FM. It's unfortunate that the country keeps moving without movement. If not, it's been long that we have been talking about the reckless spending only in the name of carrying out maintenance, which has gobbled trillions of naira. Now that $18 billion or more has been spent, the government that told Nigerians that he has the solution to the country's problem is suggesting that the refineries should be sold. Advised that these refineries should be sold or hand over to private companies. The present administration rejected it, just like they said during former President Goodluck Ebele Jonathan that he dare not remove subsidy on fuel. But today, the same person who is now the president pronounced the subsidy is gone. The bottom line is that this ruling party has nothing to offer. As before selling these refineries, Olorun Agba or God bless Nigeria. To talk about from the Jagamo community. Francis Ekpayong says, good morning, Lady Mosage Fouad and Milan FM crew. I may not be a fan of OBJ Obasanjo, and I sometimes the impossible that Obasanjo couldn't do. ADC is right in their demand, which I support wholeheartedly. But what happened? The fund sunk in the TAM is enough to build new ones. Probe in Nigeria has been a alien in Nigeria. Thank you very much. Just quickly from WhatsApp, this says, okay. Good morning to everyone in the studio. Another big achievement by master strategists by renaming, okay, that's not for the focus, to have food on their tables. These corrupt individuals that involved in this refinery scam must be put to a stop. Chigozie from Apapa. Just to round off with this, Awolo Christopher from Shogunle says, the call by the ADC for proper look into the oil sector is relevant but involved. Alternative government is necessary if we are to move forward. Maybe. Happy weekend. Happy weekend to you too. America from VI said, the stand of the ADC sounds sensible. How do you spend that much on the refinery and you came out to announce its functionality, telling the world that it is now working, and now you are coming with it not working and needs to be sold? So are you selling the scrap, which you mustn't say after spending that much, or well-working refinery? All right, because of our time, we need to call it a morning on Milan Focus this morning. Thank you very much. Let's not cease to be a patriotic citizen of this great country, always nurturing our conscience just by the truth. I remain Mo Dukbe.